to the first official webisode of Let's Talk. Hey, we made it. Today we are going to talk about a topic that people talk about but people don't talk about, and that people understand but they don't understand, and people try and run from but they really don't run from. Today we are going to talk about temptation. Say what? I know that child did not just say what I think she said. Yes, I know. I said temptation. Today we are going to talk about temptation and how to deal with temptation as a young Christian, as a saint, as a person. And I know y'all expected me to give y'all like 53 scriptures and 95 pointers, but I'm just gonna give you one that I do. One thing that I know people who I know that walk this walk of faith do, and it's very effective. It really is. All I want to tell you, how to fight with temptation, how to deal with temptation. Run. Okay, no, I know y'all laughing, but I'm being dead serious. Run, Forrest, run. No, run. This is something I wish Eve would have did when she was in the garden. I really wish Eve would have looked at that apple and that snake and was like, pew. Run from temptation, guys. Do not sit there and put yourself in situations of temptation because you feel that you are strong enough to no, run. Okay, because no one is exempted from temptation. Jesus was tempted. Jesus, King of Kings, Lord of Lords, the only begotten Son, was tempted. And there are ways to run from temptation. Number one, use the word. Jesus was tempted. When he was on his fast for 40 days and 40 nights, the devil tempted Jesus. And every time Jesus was tempted, he always used the word as a key to overcome or fight or run from that temptation. The devil came to Jesus and was like, yo, dog, Jesus, this is me. I know you hungry, bro. You've been in here you've been in this desert like 40 days, 40 nights. I know your stomach is growling. Like, I could actually hear your stomach growling. Why don't you turn, that little rock right there into a loaf of bread? Why you don't do that, Jesus? And Jesus had to run from temptation. And how did he run? He said, man should not live by bread alone, but by every word proceed out the mouth of God. Peace. Jesus had to shut that brother down and keep it moving. He didn't sit there and have a whole conversation with the devil. No. And Jesus said, I ain't got time to be sitting here debating with you on why I shouldn't turn that stone into bread. No. Peace. So don't try and sit there and fight. Use that word. Say what you gotta say and keep it moving. Number two, and I'm gonna really need all the saints to really listen to me when I say this, because I see a lot of saints do this. I see a lot of saints and ain'ts do this, okay? Do not, and I repeat, do not, I'm going to repeat one more time, do not put yourself in a situation to be tempted. Please don't do that. Please. For example, if there's this person that you are attracted to, or you have feelings for, or whatever the case may be, if you know that you are attracted and have feelings to this person, how do I avoid, sexual temptation or lustful temptation? Do not put yourself in a secluded area with just you and that person. You just don't do that. Because I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen, especially if those feelings are mutual, if they have feelings for you and you have feelings for them. Let me tell you what's going to happen, okay? Let me break it down to you. My brothers and sisters in Christ. What happens is you're going to start looking googly-eyed. They going to start looking googly-eyed. And then all these feelings and emotions going to rush up and build up. And then you start getting activated in ways you shouldn't be getting activated. And your hands in your eyes have forgotten that you are men and women of God and you are not supposed to be lusting. But your hands and just forgot that. And next thing you know, touching and feeling and then stuff go down and then you sitting and crying to God like, oh God, God, please forgive me, Jesus. Oh God, I come before you, God. I have sinned, God, and I have fallen short of your glory. And God looking at you like, really, bro? Really? Why would you even put yourself in that situation when you know good and well? You got feelings for that person, but you gonna put yourself in the way of temptation. So don't do that. Do not put yourself in a situation to be tempted. So, number 1 was use the word, shut it down, walk away. And number 2 was don't put yourself in any situation. And I really like that. Don't put yourself in any situation. Number 3, and the last one I'm going to give you, don't be naive to temptation. Do not feel like you can't be tempted or that you won't fall in temptation, because as soon as you start feeling that you can't fall in temptation or that you won't fall in temptation, you will fall into temptation because you blind yourself to what's actually going on around you. So do not feel naive to it. Don't be blind to temptation. Know yourself. Know what tempts you. Know exactly what makes you tickle. Okay. And when you know those things, always be on guard. Be on guard, people. And when you see that thing start to come, run. Run. So don't be naive. Don't put yourself in that situation. Use the word. Say what you gotta say. Cut it off. Leave it alone. And run. And so that's all I have to say. That's all. Maybe there'll be a part 2, but that's all I have to say on that. So people of God, run. It's better for people to talk about you from running from a temptation than for them to talk about you because you fell into temptation. So, with that being said, like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. Remember, your flaws plus God equals flawless, and go in peace to love and serve the Lord. Bye.